What's up, man? We are back. We are back for another episode, man. Our first live in-person recording.
Yes, sir.
Post-tournament in the Woodlands, man.
Yes, sir. How you feeling?
Good right now. Yes, sir.
It's his first time. Let's start that over.
Let's do that. We appreciate everybody tuning in for another episode of Relentless Purpose Podcast, where we come to you with more than just football content. We come to you about life and purpose and being relentless in everything we do.
And everything that we do. Hey, and we back. I don't know what episode this is, but we back, and I'm glad to be back.
We have our first guest today in studio with us. We have a young man, freshman from Smithson Valley.
Yes,
Want to introduce yourself, tell everybody who you are?
My name is Justin Hackett from Smithson Valley High School. I'm a DB, and I'm graduating class of 2028.
Just a DB? I think you're more of an athlete.
Yes, sir. I could be DB and wide receiver.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna kick it off. I'm gonna ask you a question. All right. We're gonna ask you a series of questions, just so the audience and everybody can kind of get a feel for who you are. Right?
Yes, sir.
So you play football, track,
Yes, sir.
basketball too? No.
No, sir.
Okay. So what are some of your biggest motivations when you're on the football field? What's one of your biggest motivations on the field?
My mom, my dad cheering me on from the stands.
Okay.
You know, I like hearing them. You know, it gets me motivated, gets me hyped up for the game. You know, it gets all my scaredness out of me.
Okay.
I like that politically correct answer because mom and dad sit out here in the crowd like that, man. But you one of the younger guys on the team, right?
Yes, sir.
A freshman playing 18U, meaning you really could be playing 15U, but you playing up, trying to get ready for varsity.
Yes, sir.
So what is your mentality when you come in every day competing with the older boys?
I just want to know. I want to get my name out there. Don't want to be scared about nobody. I just want to be confident in myself, you know, like express my talents and show all the coaches what I can do up at the upper level.
I got you, man. I got you.
So I'm just going to assume here you're expecting to be on varsity this fall.
You better be.
I hope so. Yes, sir.
I got you. So what are some of the biggest things that you taking away from your freshman year playing freshman football that you're going to try to take into varsity? What have you learned?
I know that now the talent on varsity playing up against other people, it's not like freshmen. It's more better people, more advanced people, more like fundamentals and stuff like that you got to worry about, and know that like people are not going to like take it easy on you. So you really got to show what you can do out there.
And it's a little faster too.
Yes, sir.
The pace of the game is a little faster as opposed to freshmen in JV.
Yes, sir.
So how is you played in 2 tournaments so far? Still got another day to go tomorrow, but how is the adjustment been from you playing 14U in the past or 15U in the past to making that leap to 18U?
I know that in 15U, it was not really like intense and stuff like that. Teams that I played with, you know, they didn't really have much, I wouldn't say competition and stuff like that, but like the competition out there was not as good as what moving up to 18U is right now.
Gotcha.
I got you, man. So let's step away from football for a second, right? Let's just get to know Justin as a person. So let's just say, you know, one day we all have to put the helmet up, right?
Yes,
we all
sir.
got to hang our cleats, so I got to put the shoulder pads up. So what is Justin's career plans? Like, what do you want to, you know, go to school to major in? You know, is there a particular school you would like to go to?
Ever since I was a kid, I like buildings and stuff, like the way like when we go to like on vacation and stuff, I like looking at buildings and like the way like the design and stuff. So like I think when I grow up, I want to major in architectural design.
Gotcha, man. That's good.
Man,
That's good.
That's really good. So as far as colleges go,
Yes, sir.
what would be a dream school for you to go to, regardless if you play sports or not? What would be your dream school to go to?
Oregon, definitely Oregon.
Well, I know you're going to say
Because of Nike? Or just because you like Oregon?
I like Oregon. I was looking at like their DB coaches and stuff like that, and I like the way like they teach their players and stuff. I like their fundamentals out there.
Okay, I got you, man. I got you, man. So you have to have a different kind of mindset to play DB, right?
Yes, sir.
So what style DB are you? Are you more of a fundamental? Are you a finesser? Are you aggressive? You a ball hawk? Like what's your style? What would you say best fits Justin?
I'm more of a fundamental. I like working on my technique and the way I look out there to show all the college coaches how good of a DB I am.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I like that.
Gotcha.
I'll hit you with one more question. If you weren't playing football, what would you be doing? What would Justin be doing at Smithson Valley if he wasn't playing football? Other than track as well. But what would you be doing if you never played football?
I'd definitely be pursuing my future career in architecture.
I got you. Are you doing anything like that right now?
Yes, sir. I'm in architecture, principles of architecture right now for my freshman year.
That's
yes, sir.
High school done advanced, boy. Hey, algebra 1,
Yeah,
English 1.
I didn't even know
that boy say he taking what principles of what?
Principles of what?
Architecture.
I got you. So you gonna graduate early, meaning like in December your senior year, or is that the plan or what?
That is the plan. I hope to graduate early so I can get a feel on how college feels before I start my college career.
I got you. No, so do y'all do like dual enrollment at Smith Valley?
I do not think so. I do not remember. Okay. I still need to ask.
Okay.
Man, that's what's up. So will you be taking any honors classes in the future?
Yes, sir.
Nice. What's your grades look like? I'm gonna put you on the spot.
A's and B's right now. Hopefully, I want to bring all them B's up right now because I'm not really confident in my grades. Okay. I definitely think I could bring my GPA up.
Got you.
Nah, for that's real, man. That's real, man.
What's up, man?
Man.
I mean, we appreciate you, man. Kind of getting you out of your shell a little bit and getting you on the show, man. I know that takes a lot, man. We appreciate you coming on here, and we're gonna flip it back to football real quick before we let you go.
Yes, sir.
Day 1 of the DR7 tournament out here in the Woodlands. All right. Y'all went 2-1.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow's the big day. When to go home. What are you expecting tomorrow? The outcomes for tomorrow would be, we want to go win it all. Like, what are you expecting the outcome to be? And as far as your performance,
I definitely think we should leave any negative energy that we had today in the past, and hopefully come out there hype and confident that we're gonna win the whole tournament.
For real, man. That's real, man. We looking forward to it, man. Y'all. Good day 1, like you said. We're getting ready for day 2, man. We appreciate you joining us today, man. We're gonna let you go. We're gonna bring somebody else on, man. But appreciate you, joining us today. And I want you to know you are the first student athlete,
sir,
to join the podcast.
Yes, sir.
You're the first student athlete we had to be on the podcast, man. But we appreciate you joining us today, big dog.
For sure.
Yes, sir. Yeah, let's go. Come on, you on the hot seat. You don't walk down here. Come on. Come on. Tearing up equipment.
Hey, man, welcome to the show. Welcome.
Hello.
We're gonna have you introduce yourself to the crowd. The crowd don't know you. The camera don't know you.
Hello. Right? My name is Tavion Berry, and I go to Westmore High School in Oklahoma.
I got you, man. I got you. So he's part of the OKC team we just branched off this year, man.
Absolutely.
They came out pretty hungry, pretty intense. I know they had a very good first tournament. Today kind of rough, you know what I'm saying? But they looking to bounce back tomorrow, man.
Yes, sir.
So just talk a little bit about your 7-on-7 experience. Like how you feeling it right now?
Because he really is a basketball player.
I heard.
So the transition from you being on the basketball court to getting on the football field with your brother and playing for your dad, actually, like how's that been? Tell us a little bit about yourself in that regard.
I mean, it's been good. They my family, and I've been growing up watching football and everything. So I like it, and I've always loved to watch and play football, just not competitive enough. I play catch with my brother all the time, and I told him I'd play football with him one day, and this day is now. So
I respect it.
That's what's up, man. So how was the experience been for you, like in 7-on-7 in the last 2 tournaments?
So far, it's been really good. Like the environment is good, and I like all my teammates. They all there for me, and I'm there for them, and we just got good relationships outside of football.
Man, one thing I will say is y'all a bunch of high energy, spirited guys. Like y'all off the wall at all times. Like y'all wake up on 10.
And chippy.
Always.
And chippy.
Very. So what did that bond come from? Because I know a lot of y'all come from a lot of different schools, right? Mm-hmm. So where did that bond come from where y'all can have that camaraderie and become a team so fast? So
we really all went to the same school, but we all just separated over the years.
Gotcha.
Like freshman year, all our seniors and older guys was on the same team in the same high school. And then over the years, now that they're all seniors, they all split their different ways for like different sports and stuff.
Gotcha.
That's what's up, man. So y'all didn't have such the day I'm sure y'all expected to have today, right? What are you expecting from your performance individually for tomorrow? What are you expecting from yourself?
My performance, I just better response, like better vision on the field and knowing where to go and when to go, and more patience and not so far like rushing myself.
Got you. I like that.
Nah, that's good, man. So where y'all seated right now?
I don't.
15?
15.
So who y'all got first matchup?
Oh,
Dream South team.
Yep.
Okay.
Corpus. That's a team.
So we played them our second game, right? One thing we know about them is they're real disciplined, and y'all come out on 10 sometimes. And it kind of throws things off, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
so
sir.
I've seen you. I've noticed you. Like, you real calm, cool on the sideline, kind of like a leader. Like, people come up and talk to you.
Yes, sir.
So how do you really step into that leadership role tomorrow, knowing that tomorrow, if you lose, we done? So how do you as a leader try to keep your head, your team's head on straight, be even keel, so y'all can push through?
I just try to calm everybody down. Like, when people are mad and they're arguing with each other, you just like separate each other and like take them to their different spots on the field and just like talk to them and calm them down and like hype them up. Even if they made like a mistake, you would just tell them like scratch the mistake and just be positive about the next thing that we got going on.
I got you, man.
So short memory. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna step away from football for a second, right? To kind of get a better feel for you. If you weren't playing sports, right, outside of sports, what do you enjoy? What do you like to do?
I just like to fish. That's all. Like, that's all I do. I just fish outside of school.
Y'all country up there, huh?
A little bit. Well, yeah, not so much now, but where I'm from, yes, all we do is go fishing and walk around everywhere.
That's what's up, man.
That's it?
That's
all.
You don't play game, or you don't do the game or nothing like that? Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I respect.
Outside 24/7. Come home when I get a phone call.
I didn't even think kids even went outside.
I was about to say, boy, more kids need to get like you, boy.
I didn't think kids went outside.
The way they locked up with all these phones and everything else like that, man. But nah, man, just wanted to get you on, try to get some more OKC guys on here, man.
Sir.
Shortly, man. Appreciate you joining us today. You know what I'm saying, big dog?
Sir.
Coach Tyrone. Let's do it, my guy.
Yes,
man,
sir.
about to,
you get it flowing.
Yeah, man. Just.
I was up too.
No, man. Yeah, you can't just.
What's good?
Man, nothing much, man. Nothing much, man. We got my guy, Coach Tyrone, right here, man. Been with everybody. We've been rocking about 4 or 5 years, coaching together, something like that, man.
Yeah.
With the San Antonio team and all that, man. So just kind of, the name of this podcast, Relentless Purpose Podcast. Yeah. And, you a man of many hats.
Yeah.
So you being a pastor and all that, just kind of talk about how you got into coaching and how you continue to serve the young men.
Man, well, I mean, getting into coaching, one, like you said, go back to purpose. I mean, I was an athlete in college, high school, so I always loved to compete. And then, of course, having my kids, my 2 boys, my girl, just their passions, supporting them. And then I wanted to find a way to give back, and I thought the easiest way for me is I love working with youth. I love, whether it's basketball, football, whatever. So, I found that was a good way that God would use me, man, to continue you can evangelize that way. You can reach families, reach people, reach kids. And then where I came from, man, just sports was an opportunity for people to come out, to come out in neighborhoods. It was a way for me to get away mentally going through. So I knew it was an opportunity to be able to work with them, to get them to go out to some of the same aspirations, you know what I'm saying? Using sports as a way out of their community and to better their life.
For sure.
So to you, being a pastor, right? How similar is being a pastor in leading, right, your flock, your sheep, right, compared to you coaching?
Man, I say the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you always, when it comes to pastoring people, you're always trying to help them to discover that what God has purposed and created them for. And then you're going to coach them in that, right? So you're trying to find ways to not motivate, man, to encourage them, inspire them, help them get through life's challenges. I see the same parallels. My college coach, man, was one who really, even though I received Christ at an early age, he taught me a lot about adversity in life. So pastoring, I see the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, life is full of challenges. But when you know what your purpose is, it's a lot easier for you to face those challenges in life, pushing towards it. So, man, it's one and the same, whether I'm pastoring or whether I'm out here working with these young men, it comes from the same vein.
Man, that's huge, man. I think I met both of y'all with the
Spartans. Yeah. Similar Spartans.
And been locked in since.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? No. So I didn't know that Ben was his son And remember, I went to that
went to the
that
game.
time.
Yeah, I think
I'm like,
game or
I'm
something.
like, man, he over there on the sideline. I'm like, what are you doing way over there? I went over there to say something. I'm just out here watching my son, and Ben had just broke for like 60 yards.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, he was like, that's my son right there. I'm like, who, him? Like, I'm here to look. I'm here to see you. Like, so that's how we kind of got like cool at that game, man. And we've been locked in since.
Yeah, I got you, man. So like you just said, you have your son being who plays college ball right now.
Mm-hmm.
You've been in the the youth game and all that for quite a while. What's that feeling like of not only having your son and seeing him go off to college and see, but knowing you had a big part and a helping hand in seeing a lot of these young kids go to college and play ball, not just college, but be a professional, at a career, a job, just whatever goal they want to reach.
Man, to me, there's no greater joy, right? Whenever you can help someone, of course, your own child, but then you see other young men that you can work with, and you see them use sports as an opportunity to get education, and then also the part that we play in helping them become better young men, right? Because that's a major part in being successful as well, right? You could be the most gifted athlete, but if you got poor character, you know what I'm saying, or you don't know how to handle adversity, you're not going to get very far. So when we see these young men, when I get to see the ones that I had a small part to play in, man, there's no greater joy. I used to always say, man, like, that's my trophies. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course we want to win, we compete to win, but I want them to win at the game of life.
Yes.
So when I see these young men go on, and some, we had some play with University Army and Virginia and just different places, it's just like, man, you know what I'm saying? Knowing that we had a part to play in their level of success. Not that we want to take that, that's theirs, but it helps. I feel like we accomplish our purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And when you accomplish your purpose, man, you feel great about your life, about yourself.
For sure.
As a father, as a pastor, as a coach, right? Give me your take on leadership versus authority. Right. So like when you know what I'm saying? Like leadership versus authority. Give me your take on that.
To me, man, leadership is influence, right? And I used to always say we work with younger kids, right? I mean, sometimes we think authority is always the loudest one that's yelling, especially as a coach. I always felt like if I got to do all of that to get you to follow me, I'm not a good leader. But if I can get you to follow me just by saying, hey, look, young man, this is what we're going to do. This is the game plan. And they can buy into that, because leadership is influence.
For sure.
If you don't have any influence, you're not a good leader. I don't care if you got a position. That's like, John Maxwell talks about like 5 levels of leadership. The first level of leadership is position. Only reason you're a leader because somebody put you in a position. Your influence is very little. Right. But when people can follow you, not just because you have a title, you know what I'm saying? Now you start getting into leadership. So for me, that's that difference between leadership and authority, is I can put you in a position, and because I have some sense of authority, I run a company, whatever. Yeah, you're in that position. But when people start believing in your levels of leadership, when people start following you because of the influence that you have on their life, now you're moving into true leadership. Yeah. So,
I like
influence,
good,
man, that's the difference. Influence is the difference.
That's good, man. So let's step to 707 for a second, man. Pretty good day overall. Had a start off hot, had a little hiccup in the second game. Third game we kind of picked it up again, man. But we all know we're going into Sunday. It's a whole different thing. Seedings don't matter.
Yeah,
it's always major upsets. I know we seeded pretty high right now, man. Right. So just kind of talk about what's your expectations going into tomorrow. Like, what will you tell your guys on defense to prepare for tomorrow?
Man, I think when that same level of energy. I love the energy we came out with. And I think with 707, you got to have it, but at the same time, I was just talking to a young man, like communication, right? And keeping that level head, when you're out there, because, like, man, one breakdown on defense, then they can get real crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Quick. And then you're behind. It's in a 20-minute game, man, you playing from behind.
Yeah.
So I think tomorrow we can come out with the same level of energy, same level of focus, and everybody being there. I think we had a great in communication. I think that's the biggest thing that I see the difference between, the last term and this tournament, man, is the guys communicating, guys stepping up, being leaders, communicating. I think we can do that, man. We'll have a really good showing. We're in a good position, man, to pull this tournament off.
For sure, man. And one of the things I want to do, man, is I want to give y'all as defense coaches y'all flowers, man, because for y'all to have three three figureheads over there on one side.
Yeah.
It's just me on offense, and y'all are able to mesh and work together and
No
make
doubt.
it work. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, you're not gonna always agree. Brothers get into it every now and then on ideas and stuff like that. But for y'all to really be able to put it together when it matters, and always know that, okay, I might have had an idea, but we're doing this for the kids. So everything that always work for everyone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So for y'all to be
ain't no egos over there.
right.
Nah,
right.
man. And I think we respect one another. The buy-in, we talk apart from the boys so that we're already on the same sheet of music before we get there. And then we value each other's opinions.
For sure.
Man, I value, Lawrence and Marlon and what they bring. And we all bring something different. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
To what we're doing. So I think that's what allows us to mesh so well too. Man,
man. Like we definitely. Now we say family over here, man. And it's easy. Yeah. It's easy when it starts from the top.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And then you see to see all the boys buying in fully, and just to see some of them kind of open up their shit, like Justin, for example.
Yeah, I know, right?
We got another young man. They're trying to get him on tonight, but they're at a different hotel, man. But just see the boys be able to really buy in and open up and be comfortable and really feel like they have extended brothers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
man, y'all done a great job with that too, man. Like seeing these boys, everybody's buying into family. Even the new guys and shit have bought into family, and that's what I love about fourth quarter and what we're doing is like, man, what we say is who we are. We do what we say, and so I love seeing that, just being once again who I am and watching. Because I think our level of success a lot of times is it's what do they pick up?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? From everything that we're saying. So to see these guys picking that up, I'm like, okay, we're also being successful, not just on the field, but what's developing in their lives, man. So, yeah.
That's why I like these out of town tournaments, right? Like, it's kind of like you're like forced to bond.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So then you go to these out of town tournaments and it's you, and then it's like versus everybody else.
Yep.
So then to see that they bond and they gel when we go out of town, and they just accept each other. And again, like just piggybacking off of just being a family. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I'm really big on. I like the out of town tournament.
Oh, I love it, man. I love what we're doing, bro. I love it.
Man. For sure. Well, we don't want to take up too much of your
appreciate
time,
y'all.
Man.
Let me hop on.
Yes, sir.
No doubt.
Yes, sir.
Keep doing what we do.
Yes, sir.
Keep doing what we do.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all be blessed.
All right,
Yes,
brother.
sir.
Take it easy.
Man, just another part of the plan, man.
Another part of the plan, Coach.
Another part of the plan. We have a parent about to join us. Okay, Coach Lawrence, come in. Yeah, appreciate you. Hey,
what's the deal, man?
Hey, I like how you just hop to it.
Hey,
Coach Lawrence, come in.
Let's go.
He ready to talk. Coach Lawrence, what's up, man? We appreciate you joining us again tonight, man. Fourth quarter pressure, relentless purpose. You've been on before, man. This is nothing new to you, man. I guess it's just different, post tournament, post day one. Just kind of give your thoughts overall on today's performance.
It was a good performance. The kids are starting to gel together, right? And we're starting to see the players interact with each other more on the field, right? Less coaching from the sideline and allowing them to be able to coach each other on the field. And that's ultimately where we want to see them at their high school going into spring ball, is to take that same energy and take it to the school.
Yes, sir.
So, today was a good day. It's Saturday. We still got to play on Sunday.
Yeah, for sure.
So ultimately we'll come back and we'll see, how this thing play out.
So facts. So kind of like just piggybacking up what you said, like that communication piece, right, on both sides of the ball, where you got the kids holding each other accountable. Yeah. Right? It's not you don't see somebody telling somebody what to do and they get to arguing and fighting or like that, because it's like you said, they buying in. They starting to trust each other a little more, and they starting to gel. Kind of like we said with Coach Tyrone's over here, the family aspect of it. Like, I'm not telling you to do nothing because I'm trying to tell you what to do. I'm trying to tell you what to do because I'm trying to help you out.
Yeah.
So like I like that, and I see that side of it with the kids, like they're bonding in that communication piece, because communication is huge, especially on defense. Right. So having that communication piece on that side of the ball is huge. It's huge. So shout out to y'all for what y'all doing with that.
Yeah, man.
True, man. So I know your role, coaching with defense, but you also handle kind of the player development side. and the recruiting side and setting up visits and all that, man. But let's dive a little deeper past that, man. So obviously one of the bigger things we want to do is show our boys life and things outside of football, right? And one of the biggest things we wanted to do was a community service event with the Special Olympics this year, man. So just kind of talk about that a little bit and what that means to you.
When we started out, looking for something to do, just allowing the kids to give back to their community. And we spoke about this on, those kids in the Special Olympics, they drove me to start thinking a little bit different. And I just thought that this would be a perfect opportunity for the kids to not just go out and just volunteer and check a box, but ultimately just see exactly, how life is, outside of their shoes, right? And so I think this would be a great opportunity for the kids, and not only just for the kids, but for the family,
for adults, right? For the coaches,
for the adults, the coaches, the kids, spouses, like everybody. The family again is ultimately will see something, and hopefully this is give them that that next step in life and see that you have to give something in order to receive something.
Yeah, for sure.
Like life isn't just gonna give you stuff and you not have to give something back.
Yeah, you use your blessing to be a blessing to others.
Exactly, exactly. So it'll be good. I'm excited about it, and the organization reached out a couple times, and we started out with 12 on the volunteer list, and she was like, "Well, you have more than that." I was like, "Okay, we'll go to 20." She said, "Well, hey, coach, I've gotten a little bit more than that. Can I just bump you up to 35, 40 slots?" I said, "You can do 50 slots, and if we fill them, you know." And she was like, "We're excited." So, yeah.
See, and that's huge because you had families volunteering their sons who play, volunteering their siblings. And now you got they're volunteering their husbands to come and their wives to come, and so I think that was huge. The fact that everybody is getting involved. It's not just the coaches and then the players. Like it's actually people are bringing their whole families to that event. So that's going to be huge.
I mean, we said the word family about 20 times already, right? But that is kind of the atmosphere around fourth quarter, right?
Absolutely.
We break out, with family at the end. We pray together. We're together. So. And so the family deal is super important, not only just for our kids to support them, but just as a whole, family it's important.
But see that's the whole meaning behind this podcast, which is why it's called Relentless Purpose Podcast. Like our purpose, we kind of put our heads together and came up with this idea. Our purpose is bigger than sports.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than athletics.
Thanks.
It's to give back to the kids that we work with every day. But when they go back to their schools and their homes and communities, they impact lives themselves. So if we can teach others through them, we've lived out our purpose.
Agreed.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
So you hit the nail on the head, man. It's just kind of something that we just was thinking about, and I mean, how can we continue to fulfill our purpose, man? So starting this podcast and being able to reach people all over, not just in Texas, now we're all over the United States. And then, eventually we're going to be all over the world, just kind of getting people to tap in and see what we're doing here, man. And hopefully we can continue to keep touching lives and impacting some lives.
Yeah, I think that'll happen. It's setting the foundation, right? And so once the foundation is set and it's solid, it's not hard to build anything on top of it.
Not at all.
Absolutely.
Not at all, man.
Well, man, we appreciate you coming on, man, and spending some time with us and letting us get to hear a little bit from you. As always, much love. Much
what
love.
It is, man.
What it is.
Appreciate
what
it, man.
do.
All right.
You might well stay right there, man. We're finna end this thing, man.
We are.
We're finna wrap this up. That's it, man.
Cam said 20 minutes, man. What we got?
Hey, so I guess we done.
Everybody go to bed, big dog. We got some editing to do.
Hey, man, we appreciate y'all coming and check us out for our first official live.
And we appreciate the audience and everybody.
Appreciate
y'all, man. But man, you know how I like to end it, man.
Let's do it.
You know how I like to end it,
Let's
man.
do it.
And everything you do, be relentless, have purpose. Relentless Purpose Podcast. Yeah.